For a billionaire?
Well, I mean, for a regular dude, you know. Yeah. Hey, everybody. You're a dink. Welcome to the stupid show. Dave started the show and didn't bother to tell me.
That's
Last thing I
kind.
heard was 23 seconds, and then he started going off on the topic that we were talking about. What a guy. What a guy. Hey, he's Dum Dum Dombrowski. I'm a big goof.
Like we already knew that.
And, and this is the stupid show. Oh, yeah. See, you just want. Look at you. Setting me all up. Thanks, buddy.
I would never do anything like that.
What's your name? A big goof. And how? Oh,
uh,
shit. Yeah, so it's been 2 weeks. Dave wasn't feeling good last week, so we said hell with it.
all
That's the
week, man.
yeah. It's kind of been playing with me a little bit too, and now Luke's sick, so whatever he has, I'm probably gonna catch.
It's a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
You can't catch a tumor.
Yeah, that's well, you could. I mean, a surgeon cut it out and threw it at you.
You couldn't catch a tumor.
You couldn't catch a cold.
You couldn't catch a cold thing.
You couldn't catch flies if your lips were covered in shit.
You couldn't shit flips
With your head up a
stuff
butcher's ass.
on a bowl.
Uh, sir. No, no, no.
So yeah, what's one thing that was nice about this is that we have a couple weeks of top tens set up.
Yeah, yeah, we got, Dave said he had four of them. I was like, what an
No,
overachiever.
for next week's. Yeah, already started, and but that's because I got sidetracked by other shit I was doing.
I didn't start next. I forget what next week's is already.
The
Uh,
top 10 movies with shitty
Oh,
soundtracks.
that's what it is. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I
And that
got.
started because you were talking about the movie Armageddon.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, it was an all right movie, but holy shit, what a shitty soundtrack.
yeah, that was a shit show as far as the music went.
I said that was almost
Aerosmith.
as bad as Titanic.
Oh well, see, no, that would be the top of my list. And then I was reading somewhere. That's right, because last week I was just looking at soundtracks that everybody thought sucked. I'm like, all right. One person actually said Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That's
What?
what I said. I said, are you fucking kidding me? When what's her name comes out of that pool to living in stereo by the Cars,
Right.
that defined a whole generation, dude.
And who else was on there? Oh shit, there was so many.
They were
So,
great artists.
somebody did a cover of the Birds' "A Million Miles" on that too, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was a I think it was a Plimsolls, maybe.
Might have been the Plimsolls, yes. And it wasn't in that movie. That was in Valley Girl.
Oh yes, you're right. Right.
Yeah, that was in the. And that soundtrack, I fucking absolutely love top to bottom.
Oh yeah, it's a great. That's almost as good as Saturday Night Fever soundtrack.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, like the Sparks eaten by the monster of love.
Mm.
Don't let it get me.
Uh, yeah.
Yep. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Well, I mean, as you can see, Dave and I really haven't talked much over the last 2 weeks, so we're trying to get everything like in the groove and on the move. And what the
what the
what the
what the?
okay. All right. So it is fours on the hour.
Well, five's almost.
Well, fives almost, but
Yeah.
almost only counts in hand grenades,
Well,
horseshit.
10 seconds from the five, so you might as well say fives on the hour.
10 seconds to five.
5 seconds to five. 4 seconds. Three.
No, it's already done.
5 seconds on the hour. Today. 5 on the hour. Five, five, 5 hours to go.
I want to be committed. So,
Okay.
Dave, tell me, how was the last 2 weeks other than you being a sickly boy?
Yeah, I was sickly, so I spent a lot of time in bed, and I didn't get to play with my new game machine until this week.
The
And
game
so,
machine.
yeah. So then I get out there and I start playing with it, and I'm playing NHL 24, and I haven't gamed in a long time,
Let
and
alone a hockey game.
so I get in there and I'm like shitty at it. I'm like, man, I got to get used to these controllers and stuff. And so my kid gets home and I'm telling him about how terrible I was. He's like, oh, yeah, don't feel bad because they really made those hockey games harder than hell to do anything.
Well, if you
I couldn't,
remember,
I couldn't do the passing. It reminded me of that time we got really drunk and couldn't see the screen. And so we knew somebody scored because we'd hear the buzzer go off, but we didn't know who it was.
man, we were really drunk that night. We were like, I had a big screen TV, a projection big screen TV, and
Which is smaller than the TV I got now, though.
it was smaller than the TV I have now because I
Yeah.
think it was only a 37 or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, so this thing was, I mean, it was for the time, and in the small apartment I was in, it was huge. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna hook up my. What the hell were we playing over there?
Sega Genesis.
Yeah, my Sega, and we were playing NHL '96, I believe.
No, no, it couldn't
No,
have been 96 because Jonathan was not even a year old.
Jonathan was 2 in '96.
Yeah, you didn't live there in 96.
Oh, yeah, maybe I was still over on St. Clair Street.
No, we played it over there on Military. You live next to
Right, but that's what
Shammy's.
I'm saying. I think in '96 I was still on military, so maybe it was '98.
It couldn't have been 98.
Jonathan was little when we moved over there, dude. 'Cause
I was thinking
I
Sega
just,
Genesis,
right, that's all I could afford.
right? And I think we were playing 94 or 95.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, but it was. I mean, it was, and like I said, back then we struggled with the controls then because it was cutting edge, and now you fast forward to what, almost 30 years later, and now there's new game consoles, new controllers. These games are just jacked up on steroids.
You're the jack off on steroids.
I didn't say, wow, you're kiss your mother with that mouth.
No, because she's dead.
Oh, oh, that makes
Too
me sad.
too soon.
Too soon?
Hey, Junior, thanks for stopping by.
Junior? What?
Yeah,
Oh,
Junior
am I?
Coltrane in the chat.
Hey, Junior, there you are. Here, let me type something.
Kirk can
Oh,
type. So yeah, it was. I was playing that, and so I'm doing the tutorials still, and I'm still doing it a couple days later. Hopefully, sooner than later, I get the gist of
it's
it.
going to take a minute.
And then also, I was sitting on the edge of my bed and going to get up because I had, you had to get up and get out of bed to go pee.
You got poked in the butt.
I got stabbed in the leg, and I'm like, son of a bitch! A spring come out of my mattress and was sticking through. Holy shit, that hurt. So of course, before I could lay back down, I had to clean the blood and all that stuff. And
Oh, shit, it made you bleed?
oh yeah, man. And then so what's the first thing I did? Turned the mattress around because I got to have a mattress for a couple days, and I ordered a new one. And of course, because I ordered a new mattress, I had to get new bed sheets and new pillows. So I did that.
Yeah, tell everybody what kind of bed sheets you got.
I got Star Wars
Yeah, you did.
because you have to get Star Wars. I got some that has a bunch of physics equations on them, and I got some that have uh, the galaxy.
Right on. It's too bad those sheets don't glow in the dark. That'd be fun.
They do.
Oh, they glow in the dark.
Yeah, the Galaxy ones do. I was trying to find some ones that had guitars on them, but I couldn't.
Of course, you've got glow in the dark sheets. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it really
Yeah.
impresses the chicks when you bring them over.
Oh
You're
yeah.
like, look at my Star Wars sheets. I was going to get some Spider-Man ones too.
You know it's even better once she gets into bed. Then you just yell really loud, "Mom, put your headphones on. I'm getting lucky.
Mom, get us some meatloaf.
Punch me in the back. Harder, harder. Not that hard."
Oh man.
God. Beer League. I love that movie.
And so yeah, I ordered that mattress. And what else did I do?
Yeah. I'm talking to you. You've been sickly.
Oh, I know it was horrible. I hated going grocery shopping, but you can't not go grocery shopping,
Yeah, man. You got to have sustenance.
right? Um, let's see. I didn't have any doctoring to do because that's not coming up for another couple weeks.
That reminds me. I need to check my sugar right quick.
Yeah, make sure it's still there.
Yeah. Seriously, dude. My sugar right now is 85.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
great.
That's after eating two chicken breasts and a banana. That
Uh,
was it.
yeah, that's cool. So,
Ooh,
has
and
your
some,
stomach been feeling better after your new diet?
yeah, actually it is.
That's
And
cool.
I had some keto ice cream tonight.
That's cool.
It's salted caramel almond crunch.
I had some regular ice cream.
This stuff is good and it doesn't mess with my sugar.
Yeah, and mine usually don't, but I don't do a whole lot of it. Like when I buy ice cream, I'll do like, oh, I kind of got a little taste for some ice cream, so I'll take one or two spoonfuls
Sure.
and then go back to it, like maybe tomorrow or a couple days from now. But
See,
yeah,
my big thing is I like to add stuff to my ice cream.
well, my stuff's already added in, so I don't have
Oh,
to add anything to it.
oh well, see, like Luke likes just plain vanilla ice cream. Like,
That's not bad either.
right, real vanilla. I mean, that's, and
Oh,
then,
that Kroger Private Select vanilla
yeah,
bean stuff.
yeah,
Holy fuck, that's good.
it is good. And then what I like to do is take a scoop of peanut butter and put it on there and then drizzle some Hershey syrup on it. And I'm good.
I already like to have the peanut butter in my ice cream.
I don't mind adding it to it. Doesn't
Uh,
bother me.
because it's real good that way, especially when you used to get what is that? Those son of a bitches that go around in the yellow truck, Schwans.
Those junior baby son of a bitches.
Yeah, in the yellow trucks,
Oh my
Schwans.
God, Schwann's ice cream,
Oh
dude,
yeah,
dude. They had they were called the gold bars.
I don't remember.
Oh,
I'd only get I just would get the peanut butter ice cream from them, and then I started getting some of the pizzas that they had.
they took they took an ice cream sandwich,
Hmm.
and that was filled with regular ice cream, but it had a layer of caramel on it too. Two sandwiches, two cookies, and then
Hmm.
they dunked it in chocolate.
Oh,
Oh man, they were called the gold bars. They were so good. And you know what else? I
oh
actually
yeah,
like their
yeah.
little frozen ices too,
Okay.
like the
I was
lemon.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying the regular, frozen ices and shit at the store. for the summer because those are
Yeah.
good too.
Junior says Ben and Jerry's isn't what it used to be. Sir, you are correct. It is way too commercial now for, I remember back in the day going into the 7-Eleven on 10th Street driving cab and just getting like a little half pint of Ben and Jerry's to eat.
I don't know. I don't. I usually just try to get the Kroger's Private Select because I always know I'm going to get good quality out of that. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That private select ice cream is really good.
I think everything they do with the Kroger Private Select is like top notch, man.
Yeah.
Like I
Yep.
get that for the bread. I
Oh yeah,
get,
yeah.
I get the rye bread, and then hells yeah, I love that stuff.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had bread. Uh, and it's been a minute. I just
Has it been a minute?
I don't eat it anymore.
Oh, and then I sent my brother a birthday present. His birthday isn't until the middle of the month, but I sent it because I didn't know how long it was going to take to get there.
Oh yeah.
So it was for the people that don't know, there was a guy in the 70s and 80s that hosted the local. Well, he did it in Cleveland and Detroit. Hosted the horror shows on the weekend, and he was
Oh
called the Ghoul.
yeah, the ghoul. Yeah, yeah.
And so my brother and the next door neighbor took the next door neighbor's little sister's Dr. Doolittle doll and made it look like the Ghoul.
Doctor
And the,
Ghoul Little.
so they sent it into the Ghoul, and he blew it up on TV because that was part of his shtick. He'd blow things up, like he did a pumpkin, or he would do
I remember. I vaguely remember that.
RC cars or RC
Yep.
helicopters and
I
uh,
vaguely remember that.
is shit like that. And of course his catchphrases. He had this little rubber frog called Froggy,
Froggy.
and so he'd say things like "pluck your magic twanger, Froggy." And, and so, anyways, but so I got him a Ghoul shirt, and so I sent that to him, and he got it yesterday, and
That's
so he was
awesome.
kind. He loved it,
Good.
and my eye's been doing a lot better. I can actually like if I look through just that eye, I can read the time on the microwave now.
Oh, good.
So that's improving some, but I got to get those shots every 2 months in my eye.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. It's not really. It really, by the time they do all that freezing shit, you don't even feel it.
Look, sir, you just mentioning that made my butt pucker. Okay.
Did you
No.
know that everybody says your fingerprint is kind of rare, but actually it's not as rare as people think it is. But the your butthole is more rare than your fingerprint. That's an honest to god scientific fact.
Look at my butthole. It's
Mm,
unique.
mm. Sorry, we need a butthole to identify you.
All right, drop trow and get ready to squeeze
That's
your ass
that's what
cheeks on this
that, that's
glass.
what they're gonna start doing when when you go to jail, man. Like here, let's see your butthole. I mean, they're already looking at it, but
As long as nobody in the cell says that to you, you know what I'm
they're,
saying?
they're gonna ink up your butthole. Make you
Yeah.
sit on
Anybody
his
sitting
cheek.
in your cell going says, "Show me your butthole." It's like, nope, we're fighting. Nope, nope. You're gonna catch these hands.
Only I could bring up something like that,
Oh, you're so dumb.
You're the dumb.
You are the dummy who's the
You're
dumb.
you're too dumb.
You're too dumb.
Uh,
Yeah. So what else did you do?
uh, I went somewhere, but I can't remember where.
Damn, I bet that was a happy journey.
I probably only went because I had to.
You're gonna say you're
Oh,
proud.
and then my buddy Shannon, his 2.5-year-old the one that calls me Helicopter Dave all the time.
Helicopter Dave, yeah.
he Shannon had to send me a video because he's trying to get his kid Luca, the 2.5 year old, to lay down for a nap. So Luca starts hollering, "Dave, where are you?" Like I'm gonna get him out of having to take his nap or something.
You're like, listen,
Uh,
by the time I make my way down to your house, kid, they're going to need to call an ambulance. So, you know what? Just take a nap, okay?
uh,
They're going to have to show up with an oxygen tent.
and last night he come they're walking down the street because they're out. He's with the Shannon's with his wife and new baby, and they're taking a walk around the neighborhood. And Luca comes running up and starts banging on my door.
Dave! Dave,
Dave,
where are
where are
you?
you? He does. He does all the time, man. Every time they walk past the house, if I'm not out there,
That's because you have the mind of a child.
it's
So,
because I'm awesome.
you have the mind of a child.
So, how was your week? Let me find something to do.
How was your just kidding? I don't give a fuck. My 2 weeks were, hmm, I mean, same as it ever was, really. Just doing this diet thing, uh, doing real good on it too. My sugar has just been outstanding. Oh, that reminds me, shit, I got to take my Manjaro tonight. I meant to take it last night, and I forgot. And it's like I'm not starving on this diet. I eat, pretty good. Like, let's see, today I had what did I have to eat today? I had uh, two hard-boiled eggs, 4 pieces of smoked Gouda cheese, and then dinner was two chicken breasts or thighs, excuse me, two chicken thighs and a banana, and then I had some keto ice cream,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know if I get hungry later, I might have a small bowl of cottage cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to make sure I'm done eating because I try to wait.
They got shit like keto pizza
Oh
and all
yeah,
that.
dude, they have all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I knew some people that started doing that stuff, and I don't know if they're still doing it, but
And it's not bad food either. I mean, it's meat and vegetables, all
yeah,
you want.
you're really mostly just very limited carbs.
Yes, absolutely. Like, I get carbs in the morning when I have my coffee because I like to
Mm-hmm.
have milk in my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And it's organic whole milk.
Mm-hmm.
And then we bought a new sweetener called allulose.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to be better for you than any other sweetener on the market right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got some allulose, I've got whole milk, and I make my coffee that way because I am still thoroughly convinced that people who drink their coffee black are psychopaths.
I'm thoroughly convinced that people that put other shit in their coffee really don't want coffee.
Well, of course I want coffee.
No,
I
they
just
don't. If you want coffee, you don't put a shit in it.
I don't want it strong and bitter like you.
You're strong and bitter.
That's why you drink coffee. You're like, this is my life.
Mm.
Mm. Shut up! Don't talk to me. I'm bitter.
I would say that with or without coffee. So
Nah, I don't think you're bitter. I know first thing in the morning you have to have coffee because if you don't, you are fucking Mr. Grumpy Pants.
yeah. Oh yeah, Daniel started to learn how to weld today in
You
that
just,
course,
you just say, "Woo, yeah."
and so yeah, he's learning to weld now in that course that he's maintenance course that he's doing through work.
Uh huh.
And so he said a couple of times he did. He turned on the torch without the putting the weld mask down, so he'd see that blue spot afterwards. And
Oh yeah,
I'm like, yeah, don't do that too many times, or you'll be permanently seeing that blue spot.
yeah. That blue spot will be there whether your eyes are open or closed.
That will be, yeah. They call that welding blindness or
Yep,
something like that.
yep, yeah, and it can permanently damage your vision.
Yeah.
So it's like I watched a guy use polarized swimming goggles once when I was out at Michigan Castings,
Uh
and I was learning how to weld. This guy didn't, he forgot his welding mask at home, and they didn't have any extras. So he went into his car and brought in some polarized goggles for underwater swimming,
okay.
and he wound up having to go to the hospital.
Damn.
Yeah, it wasn't a great day. Oh shit, I don't care. That was whew, that was 35 years ago. I worked there.
Wow, we're old.
Yeah, yeah, because I was living out at Guy's house.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I was driving to Romeo every day.
Romeo. I
Romeo.
think Tommy worked out there for a bit too.
I think everybody did. Well,
No.
not you, but yeah, I mean, I knew a lot of people that worked out there. Well,
Yeah.
the reason why I got in, right?
No.
Gary Axelrod,
I don't even remember him.
he was in program.
I I probably would if I'd seen him. I just the name doesn't right now.
You wouldn't recognize him now, anyways. He was involved in an explosion at Michigan Castings.
Oh.
Yeah, got chemical burns all over him.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Sir, when's the last time you had a chemical burn? Exactly. 1907.
Yeah, I think it had something to do with bleach and ammonia together.
You were like, I'm going to be the first person to get a chemical burn. That's how tough I am. Look, look
Um,
at my titties.
you got two of them.
One, two, there's brown as your shoes. One, two.
So yeah, Luke redid your porch, and now then did the garage.
Oh,
So
yeah. Well, the garage is done. He's doing that for his business.
yeah,
And he's got all the OCB and the insulation's all up now. Now he's got to work on the ceiling, and
uh,
then he's going to start getting like all of his woodworking stuff in the right place,
yeah,
and then he said he's going to start making cuts.
sweet. So have you been on the porch since he's redone it?
I have twice.
Okay, you're not scared no more.
Well, I mean, first time out, I was like, I don't know about all this. It seems sketchy, but it's built it's built pretty solid, so I don't have to really
Yeah.
worry about that. But
Uh,
it's just my PTSD. I'm like, that's great. My fat ass is going through this one too.
I'm gonna fall through. That's what I do. I'm like specific chairs. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to sit in that chair. It's old, and I'm fat.
I ordered a new handheld ham radio.
Did you?
I couldn't pass it up, dude. It was $30,
Oh shit!
brand new,
Sweet.
and it's got like hidden bands and stuff in it. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, and it's all legal. They're all on the in the ham band spectrum, so I can actually be on these bands and transmit legally.
That's
So it's
cool.
yeah. So I said, yeah, it's only a little like it's a 5 watt walkie-talkie, but
Right.
with all the repeaters and stuff around here, I'll get into it. And those, the HTs are good for emergency communications because if the
Right.
power goes out, It's like I've got my big radio that's on a 30 amp power supply.
Right.
So I mean, if I got no electricity in the house, I'm kind of boned.
I hate being boned. And then you gotta get a generator and
Yeah,
start sniffing the gas, and
you're sniffing the gas.
it's all a big hassle.
Yeah,
And
so
then
that's a
my parents gotta sue you, and I just don't want to deal with it.
yeah, because my dad owns a dealership.
That's today, man. For some reason decided I was gonna watch The Lion King. And it was like sitting there being with my oldest when he was little, because that's all he'd want to watch.
Lion King.
Yeah, Tyler'd be like, "Let's watch Lion King, Lion King, Lion King," and so I'm like, Daniel was, well, I'm going to watch Batman or King or Godzilla, and there was enough different variations of Batman and Godzilla that it was kind of okay. And
Yeah.
Elizabeth was Shrek.
Uh, Jonathan was wrestling,
Yeah,
anything wrestling,
yeah.
and then Jaden, when she really started to take an interest in television, her thing was Teen Titans.
Oh, that's cool. I could deal with that.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm good with both of those choices actually. Shoo. All right, kids, it is 31s on the hour,
Right on.
and that takes us to our magical time in the show where Dave and I talk about our favorite top 10 whatevers. This week,
Yeah.
this week came from my brain. It was actually supposed to be last week, but you know how sickly people are.
Sickly bastards.
This week's top 10 is gadgets that we use in everyday life. Our favorite 10 gadgets.
Electronic gadgets, I thought you said.
Electronic gadgets, yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So, I'll let you start. I
I
don't
got a
have,
number. You
I
don't
don't
have.
have any honorable mentions.
Good, me either.
Good. All right.
Number one,
Yep.
the smartphone.
Yep. That's my number one.
All right. So, X.
Yep.
Number two,
Yep.
handheld video games.
That's my number two. Gaming consoles.
Well, no, that's not a gaming console. That's a
Well,
handheld video game.
if it takes cartridges, it's a console.
Well, your little fucking Temco Super Bowl didn't take a cartridge.
I didn't know we were limiting ourselves to a certain decade.
I wasn't, but I'm saying that's different than something that takes a
Okay.
cartridge.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll go with that. My number two, gaming console.
Okay, that is my number six.
Okay. So I'll put an X next to that.
Number three, flat screen TVs.
That's my number seven.
All right.
Jeez. Hey, get down there. Okay. X next to that. Okay. Number three, the personal computer laptop.
Okay. Yeah, I have my number four as home computer, so same thing.
Yep. All right. So an X next to that. Dang.
So you're
I know
number
you.
four?
I know you don't have this one.
All
Ham
right.
radio.
I don't have that one.
Yeah.
All right, my number five,
Yeah.
digital cameras.
Nope, I don't have that. Let's see. Number five. Uh, personal stereo.
That's my number seven.
Phew.
You already had my number six and my number seven, so
All right. Number six. It's not really a gadget. It's an appliance, but it's still kind of a gadget. It's a microwave.
Okay, I was gonna put that, but I didn't. All right, and your number 7.
The flat screen television.
Okay, so we had number 8,
Yep,
guitar amp.
I didn't have that one. All right, number 8, electric razor.
Sweet, I don't have that either. Number 9,
Uh huh.
guitar effects.
Right on. Effect pedals. Sure,
Yeah,
sure. Number 9,
9.
Bluetooth headset.
Okay. Number 10, the MP3 player.
Wow, look at you. And number 10, and this is exactly how I have it written out. As much as I hate to admit it, AI,
Okay.
like Alexa, Google.
But is that more of a program?
mm, I don't know. I mean, like Alexa's only. Well, yeah, I guess it would be because you use Alexa with like your Fire Stick and on your phone. And,
Yeah.
all right, well then I'm going to change that and I'm going to put the Fire Stick.
All right.
All right, let me just
So we
change.
got one, two, three, 4, 5 of the same ones.
I think that's the most we've had in a while. All right, so I'd say number one is actually number one, which would be the cell phone.
Smartphone. Yeah, the
Yeah.
smartphone or
Yep.
whatever.
Yep. And then let's see, number two, probably the. Well, what did you have for your number two?
The handheld video games.
Oh yeah, yeah, I didn't have that.
My
Uh,
number 3 was flat screens. My number 4 was home computers or personal computers.
so then number two would be the flat panel television.
Okay.
Number three would be probably the laptop.
All right. So
Um,
4 would be gaming console.
yes, and then five would be stereo.
Yeah.
All right, all right, Dave. Looks like
Sweet.
we knocked that list out kind of fast.
Yeah. So our list next week
Our
will
NIST.
be,
What's our
yeah,
NIST?
our next week will be top 10 movies with shitty soundtracks.
Okay, let me. Movies with shitty soundtracks. There we go.
I can give you a song from one.
So can I.
Vanilla Ice singing "Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go."
Oh, I was going to say My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, was Keep Your Hands to Yourself ever in a movie?
Probably.
Well, then that's got to make the list.
You're going to make a list.
Your face is a list.
You got the lisp.
Mark, 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 Mark.
So, you got any big plans for this week?
Let's see. Well, if I stick to my diet all week, then my cheat meal for the weekend is we're going to go try a new Chinese place.
All right. What's the name?
Uh, I couldn't even tell you. They're that new in town.
It's called The New Chinese Place.
Well, there were a
I
couple
mean, you're in fucking Indiana, so you guys aren't that creative.
of we went to one. Our Golden Corral closed down,
Yeah.
and then a new Chinese buffet went in there called the Golden 99 Buffet.
Oh, the North End Ted's closed.
Huh, what?
Yeah.
I used to cook there.
And now it's gonna be Chipotle, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever had Chipotle?
No.
Dude, their burritos are phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they're huge.
Are they as big as
No. As
red peppers?
bimbos? No.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're not anywhere near that size.
Because
Bimbos,
that's Bimbos, the red pepper, Amigos. They're all the same fucking people.
all owned by the Dwayneses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They were the
And they
Mexican
still do.
the Mexican royal family in Port Huron, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. God, what was oh, so the lady that used to be married to my uncle,
Hmm.
she married a Duenas
Okay.
and worked in their restaurant. Now, for the life of me, I can't remember this lady's name. She didn't leave that big of an impression on me, but every time I came in, she knew who I was. Oh, Kurt, I was, yeah, okay. Yeah, you used to be married to my uncle Merle, but you ain't married to him no more.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go get Chinese, but I'm really gonna limit my carb intake. Like it's
Hmm.
gonna be like fresh sushi with sushi rice, uh, probably like baked chicken. I don't know. I'll probably get a few things. Like I can't not get lo mein. I love lo mein.
Okay.
As long as I just get a little, I'll be okay. Instead of fucking heaping it up on my plate, you know.
I think I'm going to pre-order the college football 25 and the Madden 25,
Oh yeah.
and because I look forward to those, man, when they come out. And if you pre-order them, you get them a couple days early.
Well,
So,
see, I'm still stuck in the old games, man. I play Doom religiously.
uh, well, my big thing has been the sports games. I've loved them for a long time. So,
Sure. And for me, it's always the first person shooter, you know. I
and
just
my debate so far is if I'm going to do the order the PlayStation Plus where I can play online because I don't know if I really want to.
yeah, I get that. That
It's an extra $70 a year to do that.
sure.
But there are other benefits to it too.
Well, you have
So
access. You have access to 100 games at any given time.
so my debate is that I'm kind of like, do I want to or do I not want to?
And the biggest thing about because Xbox has the same thing called their Game Pass, and I get the Game Pass Ultimate because I got a deal. Normally, I just play on Luke's side because he pays for it, but this was I got 3 months for $3. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'll do that. I just got to make sure I cancel it before they take out their $18.
Uh,
And then, but the nice thing is with even the Game Station Plus is you can play in the cloud. You don't have to download any games. You can just play in the cloud, and it
right.
saves on your hard drive space and all that. It's something to
In the
think about.
cloud.
Yep. Yeah, because Xbox is doing cloud gaming now,
Yeah.
and what's it's funny.
My thing about the Madden and stuff like that is I wanted to kind of get online to do it because I wanted to get a couple of friends together so we'd have our own league for the year. And
Sure,
but
I know a lot of guys that do fantasy football like that. They'll trade in and out of their rosters and stuff like that and play.
right,
You know, and it's just good
I
fun.
was trying to think of a good way to do it because like almost everybody I know that would want to do it like are Lions fans. So I'd have to set up something like All right. Well, we each got to play in a different division.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So somebody be in like, or we all play in the same division. If we only got four people, we could all play in the same division. But we'd have to do a lottery to see who could get the Lions or the Kansas City Chiefs or depending on what division we played in.
Yeah.
Rather
That
than
would.
everybody fight over the same team.
That's true because everybody would be, oh, I'm gonna be the Lions. Oh.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. But I was thinking, why would I want to be the Lions when you got a fucking quarterback that's not a dual threat?
Oh yeah. Jared Goff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, they got a good team coming, and I love the team. But so yeah, that's one thing I was doing with NHL. I was like, I gotta debate because you knew anytime I used to play it, I was either the Red Wings or the Habs,
Yep.
and I'm
And
like,
for the
all right,
people that don't know what the Habs are, that's the Montreal Canadiens.
yeah, because if you say it, then it's Los Habitants.
Yeah,
So,
Las Habitants.
so anyways, I said, what's a really cool jersey and a team that really hasn't won a lot of Stanley Cups? And I decided on the Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah, Philadelphia's jerseys. Well, I haven't seen them this year. I always think back to Philadelphia wearing the black and orange.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
The old school black and orange that they used to
Yeah,
wear. Yeah,
or
yeah,
even the white and orange. That's cool as fuck too.
yeah. Now for me, I know I said Chicago because I like that logo on that, but I think if I were given, I'd go old school Boston Bruins.
Oh, that reminds me of ah, the name for the show next week. You'll have to send it to me, but next week, Denza Balls.
Um, Dental balls. Uh,
Belfer, yeah, do you have somebody there by the name of Belfer Blows? Denza Balls?
dental balls.
Fucking donut shop there.
Dude, I know. I was in the truck with you when they played it.
Oh, we were fucking dying.
Yeah, and then that's the same day they were doing the Michael Jackson. My penis, my buttocks. Woo!
Woo!
Oh
Uh,
God, who was that? That was Drew and Mike, right?
yeah, yep.
Yeah, Drew and Mike in the morning. That was every day that Dave worked. We had to listen to Drew and Mike because it started our day off.
Hey, Jenny, what's
Oh,
going on, girl?
hey, Jennifer, what's happening? You good? How's things? Which Jennifer is this? Do I know her?
I don't know.
Okay, I thought
Do you?
maybe
I
I
can't
don't.
see.
Jennifer T.
Okay. I can't see their pictures, so I can't tell you.
She said yes. Okay, so I do know you. Okay. Uh, Sherry.
How would they be Sherry if their name was Jennifer T?
I'm just reading what she wrote. Why are you asking me the hard questions? What's wrong with you? Fucking straighten up, stupid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know who it is.
Okay, do you want to enlighten me? You said,
Let's see.
you said no.
Floyd.
No, okay. Oh, she's just Jenny from the block.
Well, once I got it to where I could see the picture, because remember, I'm blind.
Sir, I am looking at a 14-inch uh, laptop screen. Okay,
Well, I'm looking at his 15-inch No, I'm looking at a 17-inch laptop. No, it's 15 and a half. So
all right then. Well, Well, I remember you too. Don't leave me out in the cold. What the hell?
Yeah, but you aren't as cool as me, so
That's called pity, sir.
no, it's not.
Yes.
For you, it was pity, maybe.
Just look, get the pity dick out of your mouth, okay?
I'm gonna slap you in your pity dick.
Oh, there's something wrong with you.
I'm so pretty.
I can't be beat. I won't be beat.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm a pretty man.
I am too.
Hey there, pretty mama.
It's kind of
You're,
weird now that wind chills. Now that like she's in here, like wind chills isn't even there anymore.
yeah,
That
dude.
building's gone.
I remember I used to get a good cup of coffee and a good bowl of chili in wind chills.
Oh, I remember going. I'd get the fries, and then I'm like, man, make sure you don't throw those because if them fuckers hit the window, they're gonna break it because I'm hard as a fucking brick.
I remember those. Yeah. Yep, that's greasy. And if you threw a paper towel over top of them, it soaked instantly through.
Oh.
She said,
Oh.
Jenny says, "You guys haven't changed." Oh my god.
I know. You know who else says that every time I see her is Danny. Uh, like every time I go over to Save a Lot and she's working, she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "You guys are so funny." I'm like, "Yeah."
Danny listens to us.
No, she just like,
Thinks we're funny.
"Yeah,
Funny how?
you're like a fucking clown, Kurt." But I think that's mostly because your shoes are huge.
Well, one of them is.
Yeah, the other one's missing a couple inches.
Listen to me. I have the same size shoe on that foot. However, in the toe, I have a sock crammed in there.
What was that? There was King Kong, and the other gorilla was what? Mighty Toe Young.
Yeah. Look, sir, I don't appreciate all these non-toe jokes you're making. That makes you lactose intolerant.
I told her so.
I told her so. Hey, you want me to call you a toe truck? Yeah.
Uh,
For those listening who don't know, I don't have any toes on my left foot. I lost them all to diabetes.
he lost them all in a poker game.
I did too. Well, one of them actually was out in Colorado Springs. That's what started my whole mess.
Colorado Springs.
Yeah, that's where I lost my big toe.
Okay.
I left my big toe in Colorado
Colorado.
Springs. I could, I could write a country song like that.
Probably you should.
I left my toe in Colorado. It was lonely and sad.
So that'd be the second song about Colorado. You'd have Rocky Mountain High and I lost my toe in Colorado.
With the alternate title, I told her so.
Oh,
Oh shit! It is what it is. Look, that's and people are like, wow, you don't have any toes in that foot. I'm just like, why? Do you?
I don't have any toes on your foot. No.
You got toes in that foot? Well, that just makes you weird then. Anybody
Oh,
who's anybody doesn't have toes on their left foot.
that's right.
I got a buddy of mine. He's a wrestler down in Kentucky. I don't know if you ever met him or not. Vito Andretti,
Yeah.
the Fat and the Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Right.
lost. He
Honky
lost.
tonk.
Yeah, he lost his big toe.
Why? Was it?
Diabetes.
Oh, I thought it was a wrestling accident. Got it caught in the ropes.
Let me tell you something about a wrestling accident.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm working this federation in Seymour, Indiana,
All right.
and I'm working a tag match, and of course I'm the hillbilly, so I'm out barefoot. I'm wrestling this dude named Carnage. He's just a beefy, muscle-bound motherfucker. And so I'm like, I told him, I said, dude, no sell everything I give you. He said, really? I said, dude, I'm going to build you up like you can't believe. So I'd come across, I'd give him a huge clothesline. I told him to do the
Kurt
same
said,
to me.
Kurt said, no sell everything I give you because I'm gonna no sell everything you give me.
No, I sold everything he gave me. Like he came back off the ropes and gave me a clothesline. I bumped hard. Well, then he goes to put me in an ankle lock, and then, so he's trying to keep kayfabe, and he's like, "Ha ha ha! Your toenail got ripped off." And I was like, "What?" I looked at my foot, and sure enough, that big toenail was gone. I said, "Holy fuck! I don't have to worry about that anymore." It was on the foot that I don't have toes.
Ah,
It was just he was just you don't have a big toe on that foot. I was like, what the fuck? I said, hey though, way to in ring communicate with me. That was awesome.
that was and that's why you lost your toes on that feet because of that match.
No, well, no, well, I mean, no. That's what everybody said. You wrestled barefoot, you picked up a plague or something.
You got
No,
the plague.
I was like, I didn't catch the plague.
And it's a tumor.
It's not a tumor. Hogan.
Oh
Don't
shit.
don't fuck with me, Hogan.
Oh,
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
what will you tell me? That it's time to go?
It is it's so long, and thanks for all the fish. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Dave and I really appreciate you stopping by and giving us a listen. Hey, go ahead and click that like button. Leave us a comment because we do read them. And don't forget to subscribe or tell your friends to subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Also, click that notification bell so you can get notified every time we post new content. I'll save you the trouble. It's every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. So, this is The Stupid Show.
And it's free.
Free ballin'.
Free. Oh,
Anyways, he's Dave. I'm Kurt. We're stupid. Thanks for stopping by. Dave, get us the hell up and out of here, would ya?
and so long. See you later. Bye bye. I told you
I told you
so.
so.
I told you so. Love
I
you all.
told